everybody, Rye here, and welcome back to Let's Play Advanced Wars Part 9. Looks like we are running into Southern Grits here. Let's take care of them. Oh god, history lesson, I hate history. Actually, funny thing, history was probably one of my best subjects, so... How about them apples? So, this terrain is pretty simple, and you kind of want to take Max's advice here and use the terrain for cover. So, reefs, forests, they are definitely going to be very valuable here. Ah, crap. Well, thankfully that artillery can't hit us, so... Basically, best goal is to go for the HQ. I'm sure there's a lot of indirect units planted around here, so that's why Max suggests that we use the terrain. I don't think there's many combat units on my end of the map, so... I have to say, I apologize for the delay. I mean, I've been so caught up with the Pokemon games, I just kind of spaced out there. Yeah, what can I say? Alright, move pretty much all my land units north. The important thing is we keep the landers safe, because if those landers get destroyed, we have no way of capturing the HQ and finishing this mission, so you have to be really careful here. I kind of have like a... what do you call it? I have all my subs and my cruisers and all that defending them. Well, here I am again. This whole thing don't sit well with me. I figured the best way to stop these boys is to take out the lander. You gotta love my southern accent, right? I know, it's kinda legit. Oh, fuck. Well, at least it wasn't destroyed, eh? Day 2. Let's take care of the artillery unit up here. That way my units can keep moving north to the northern part of the continent or piece of land. I can't do much right now. Sucks. Oh, and just so you guys know, I'm also trying out something different. The last 8 parts have been live commentary, now this is post-commentary. I know. I kind of figured for this kind of game, it might be easier for me to do post-commentary, because then I can be like responding to what I see, plus I won't get so distracted because this is such a strategic game. So hopefully it all works out in the end. I say that a lot, don't I? I'm so pessimistic, aren't I? Let's keep moving this guy around the island. There's not really much I can do with my C units until I take care of the artillery up there. Yeah, sniff your nose. Sucks. Oh, crap! That's not good. That is definitely not good. That submarine unit is just useless now. And oh look! My lander! Thank the makers that my lander survived. I mean, if both landers were destroyed, that would be bad. If one is only destroyed, then it's still possible that you can win, but I'd rather have 2, let's put it that way. Take care of this cruiser here. Yeah, I keep forgetting the submarines. Trying to have a submarine attack a cruiser is just as bad as a cruiser attacking a submarine. Yeah, you suck. Not you, Max. Okay, now that those forces are dealt with, we can take care of the artillery unit, and then we can move our units further up. I mean, how many indirect combat units could this guy possibly have? I never really liked Grit. I mean, his combat style is not the kind of combat style I would like to follow personally myself. I'm more of the rush in first, ask questions later kind of guy. So, when it comes to like these strategic RPGs, like... Oh, there's a lander there. Well, when I think about it, I guess my strategy is kind of varied. I like to be really strategic about what I do. Nothing wrong with that at all. Hesitant in moving these landers up, but... whatever. As I said, how many indirect units could he possibly have, right? But in terms of these strategic games, like this one I'm playing, oh god, artillery unit right up there. It's not good. And it can hit my lander. Hopefully it doesn't hit my lander, or else I'm... Yeah, I have no idea how I forgot that infantry unit was there. Oh, this sucks. Alright, please don't attack my lander. Please don't attack my lander. Please don't attack my lander. Okay, you're attacking my APC unit. Awesome. You two are fucked, but, you know, you gotta take one for the team, right? Now we can take care of that lander. And now there shouldn't be any units on my piece of land, so now we can start deploying. Now, I guess, when it comes to these sort of games, like these strategic games like Advance Wars and Fire Emblem, I kind of like to rush forward and ask questions later. I know it's kind of weird because you need to really think strategically, which I do, but I'd rather use direct combat units than indirect combat units, mostly because, you know, indirect combat units are fine for doing a lot of damage, but if the opponent closes in on them quickly enough, you're screwed, so... Yeah, that's just me. I prefer using a lot of direct combat units as opposed to indirect combat units. That's why in Dual Strikes I never really purchase missile or rocket units that often. Alright, move these guys up. After I take care of this infantry. God, I'm contradicting myself a lot today. I'm confused about my own playstyle when it comes to video games in general. I'm strategic. In terms of these sort of strategy games, I don't like using indirect units too much because it's easy for them to get boned. But I can do a whole lot of different types of strategies, from being the knock down the front door approach or sneak in the back approach, if you get what I mean. Like, I can be really sneaky and all that. Kind of like Alpha Protocol, like, you know, there was all these different playstyles and all that, and I decided to go the more stealthy approach whenever I could. And in the long run, I mean, even though the gameplay was very much like you wanted to just gorge your eyes out, in the end, a lot of what I did worked out, so I guess. Yeah, I'm just kind of rambling now and trying to grasp for things to say. This is what you get when you talk to me at like 10 in the morning, 9 or 10 in the morning. I'm almost as bad as when I'm having no sleep whatsoever. Like, I do a recording when I've had like 24 hours of just staying awake and no sleep. And I swear to God, that battleship unit is somewhere up on this northern cove, or northern section. Ah, here we go. So if I take out that, I should be able to capture the HQ no problem. I'll deploy my mid-tanks right on the land next to the HQ. I'll let him deploy them first, and then I'll have them move forward, and then I'll deploy my infantry and mech units, my infantry units. I'll be honest with you guys, I already did this level once and I failed miserably because I couldn't find that last battleship unit that was in the northeast section. So, my submarines got boned because I didn't have any fuel to have them move anymore, and I completely forgot that you can use an APC unit to replenish their fuel. I just totally spaced out. I was thinking you needed a harbor, but it is what it is. I actually want to move this submarine onto the coastline, that way the APC can reach it. And here we go, this is what I meant. I'll leave the infantry units in my landers and deploy my medium tanks. They'll take care of some of the ground units, and then I'll be able to throw down my infantry units and capture the HQs, considering I don't get boned or jewed over. And here we go. Now my submarine has full fuel, full ammo. All is good in the world. This mission is coming to a close, thank God. There was a war room level, in Dual Strikes where you go up against Grit, and it's nothing like this terrain, let me tell you. I mean, it's just one small island, and you control like this L-shaped piece of land separated by mountains, and then there's the other piece of land on the other side of the mountains that Grit has control of, and it's just like, come on, man. This guy has the terrain advantage as well as heightened ability to use indirect combat units. I mean, how unfair is that? I mean, you need to... There's a lot of war room maps and Dual Strikes that I just wanted to pull my hair out because as strategic as I'd like to think I am, a lot of stuff in that really threw me for a loop. Great missile unit, rocket unit. I keep getting those confused. I have no idea why. Probably because I think missiles and rockets are the same thing. And for some reason I'm thinking of the 4th of July now. What the hell? Okay, so we can start trying to capture this HQ. You all are going to be my human shield. You must sacrifice your lives for me in the sake of me completing the mission. That's your objective, and that's what you are meant to do. I can't do anything with these units, and... thankfully, second time's the charm, apparently. Alright, nice. Good thing I put my infantry unit there. As I said, you took one for the team, buddy. You should have knew what you were signing yourself up for. Alright, this mission is officially completed. Shazam. Okay, Grit, now you're going to answer some questions. Why in blazes did you go over the Blue Moon? Oh look, it's our instructor for all these tutorial levels. Oh, and they're going to have a casual conversation. Even though they're enemies in war, they're expressing worry for each other and acting like they're buddy-buddies. Huh. So you left Orange Star because of Max? I did what I did because that's who I am. I go where I want to go and stay where I want to stay. Well, that's a nice philosophy. I don't see anything wrong with that as long as you're not going to the side of evil. So, he might have legit reasons for crossing over to Blue Moon, but who are we going to be facing next? Find out next time on Let's Play Advance Wars. I am Ryan, see you guys later. Happy gaming!